Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's go right here. Top 7, baby, top 7. Let's stop right now. Do what we do. Come on now, let's go. You must be getting tired of this.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go, man.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Let's go now.
Second and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That burst good for 20 and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ready,
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Odom. There he goes, left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Close left. All out blitz.
Bronco 80. Hurt. Hey, smash Bronco.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play never lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Let's go now.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Hey, smash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That one taken in by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, you know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
You. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Unlock line. Unlock line. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Check go.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 30. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer.
Okay, ready?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Warrior 70. 70 Rangers, 7, Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 44 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing these great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Let's rock, baby.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Ready.
Prime time, baby.
Hurry, hurry. Go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. In motion right goes Adams.
Buffalo 18. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60, come 19, come 19. Street, check. Hut.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Street.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here we go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Crack low 80. Check out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Odom. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Push him back.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Odom taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
2nd down and 3.
Seven Pirates! Go street!
The slot man in motion right.
10-11!
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Well, obviously, a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
Hey, you did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
He sets to fire deep. That is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Ready!
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Shoves him away. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Let's go now.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now they'll send Adams in motion left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On the ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's out right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Let's go.
Hey, nickel.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He hits Adams. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Adams the man in motion right.
79 Broncos.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Come on, set. Let's go, 19 Lion. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Chap 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. In motion right goes Adams.
Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get that quarterback.
That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to the running game with Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. on as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground.
I ain't going nowhere.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 193 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he continues to put a burden on this defense. 3rd down and 1.
Cougar 19. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Odom. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down 49ers.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a give right side. Odom. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the... The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. Odom. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Let's go now.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
Got it, ready? Ready,
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Grant Brandon Ayuk. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Let's go now.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw here's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Let's go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Yeah, he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Oh, here we go.
Riggs. Riggs.
Let's go. Let's get
Check go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Gets past one man. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Evades him at the 10. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Liking 18. No. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Now Moody for the PAT.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And they have got the lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Come on.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
He'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Come on, set.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey,
Right at
hey,
the 50
check that,
yard line.
check that. Say, hey.
They'll try the left side. Odom. Now he's loose again. And down to the 7-yard line. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for San Francisco, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here,